Minasan konnichiwa and welcome to Shogo's podcast. So today guys, today's story really does not actually have a conclusion, but it's something that I've been really seriously thinking about for a long time. Well, especially recently. I have been thinking about it, especially recently it's been starting to get a little bit stronger. If you guys remember, I posted a video where I interviewed Aoi Dayu-san, who is the one and only young active Taiyu in Japan, well, in Kyoto, in Japan. And she was very, very happy about the video that we made. She was very excited that we were able to try to, should I say, include all the information, basic information that you need to know in order to understand who a Taiyu is, what their jobs are, and how they're different from all of the other women entertainers and such. And she was telling me that she'll be happy to use that video, for example, if they want to work with foreign companies or foreign opportunities, for example, working overseas and taking part in shows and stuff like that. They'd be happy to spread my video, that I made, so they'll be able to should I say, introduce themselves better to people overseas. So that's great. I mean, I'm really happy that when she does that, that means she'll be talking more about my channel too. And they'll give me more opportunities to be able to meet new people or have new viewers and such. And of course, having new connections was always great. But also at the same time, I seriously been really thinking about if I really want to try to evolve and evolve traditional culture, I absolutely have to have these people who are dedicating their lives to the art to be able to connect to the world by themselves, if that makes sense. Now, for example, me and my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Shogo, introducing them and trying to help them out on. Well, I shouldn't say help them out. That's not really humble, but what I'm trying to say makes sense, right? I'm trying to, what should I say, introduce them to the world because I do have a certain number of subscribers and you guys who are kind enough to take the time to watch and enjoy our content. So I think I will be at least a little bit of help, to try to promote what they do and spread their culture and such. But also at the same time, what I've been thinking recently is how can I continue doing it? If it's only the one video that I can support, or if it's the only one occasion opportunity that I can try to spread what they're doing, it won't continue, right? From there, it's not sustainable. Yeah, so for example, like my no theater sensei, Yamada sensei, he has shown up in a few of my videos. He has actually been asking me to make more videos with him, and I would love to do that. I love no theater too. It'd be great if I could do that too, but let's say, for example, if someone watched my videos in my channel, like a viewer watched my channel about no theater, they would love to learn more. There is no, for example, English YouTube channel where they can watch that's run by the actual no performers, professionals who are sending information about that, right? So there are no, for example, shows that has English explanations. There are no stages, performances of no theater where you can watch and also understand the storyline in English. There is no shop where you can buy, take for example the no masks maybe, or the stage equipments or stuff like that from the very authentic people that's connected to my no theater sensei. So of course my viewers could enjoy it once as just a video, to understand more about the culture, but from there is no connections, and making connections from there is a really, really difficult task, isn't it? So for me, if it was Aoi Dayu-san, if I just talk about the best scenario possible, it would be great if she, for example, can do online performances. Let's say you can order and you can maybe do it over Zoom. She could do the dances for you, or maybe she can provide you lessons. Online lessons would be great. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe she could do more. She used to do crowdfunding, by the way, to try to preserve the Shimabara district, the city. Maybe she could try to do a crowdfunding, not just within Japan, but maybe overseas too, Or yeah, maybe she can even have a YouTube channel to spread more information about Taiyu, the history, the makeup, the hairstyle, the kimono, and all these kind of stuff, and maybe like do a day in the life of a Taiyu kind of video. If she had her own channel, it'd be great if I could connect people there, so more people can support her if they're interested. But you probably understand what I'm trying to say here. The connections end at my videos. There's nothing more that my viewers can do after that. They could try their best to try to, view the Japanese YouTube channels as much as possible. But of course, it's difficult. Not everyone can do that. So I'm really thinking about how I'm going to be solving this problem. It's a really big one, and it's really important too. There's only one Shogo Yamaguchi on this planet, and he can't be doing everything, right? So maybe it might be me try to gather some of the younger generations and try to do some kind of consulting in the future. For example, maybe, I have no idea at all. And if I'm going to be doing that, that's probably going to be much far in the future. Yeah. But yeah, I really can't imagine what kind of job it'll be for consulting, because I don't know like how I should pay the salaries or like all the money and everything. But I think in the future I eventually would have to do something for people to create more platforms. For once they are introduced to the world, they need more places where they can, what should I say, try to satisfy the people who are even more interested and want to learn more from them, right? So yeah, this is something that I've been really seriously thinking about recently. Until recently, all I had in mind was trying to make better videos, make my YouTube channel bigger. And I was really focused on this. But now that I'm on to my next step, I'm really starting to think about how can I really, really, truly help the people that I meet in Kyoto or in Japan to spread their culture. It's probably the English. It's probably the platforms they need to know. They probably need to know the business, what should I say, the skills probably that they need in order to spread their culture or their skills or whatever they're doing to the world. And maybe I definitely need to do something that's completely different from the activities that I'm doing now to be able to do that. So this is something I'm really thinking about right now. I'm really sorry this is just a babbling podcast today, but it'd be great. Please let me know in your opinions in the comments about your ideas of what I think I can do. Right now, I'm thinking maybe I could try to gather some of, like, for example, the university students who just graduated university, who studied in languages or international relationships. If they're interested, they could do jobs, for example, for a consultant, try to help out the people who are trying to spread their culture to overseas, give them proposals about different ways of doing that, Yeah, so... But again, this is going to be really difficult, though. The people in the world of traditional culture, they have a lot of pride on the ways they have conventionally done, the ways they have done traditionally, and trying to change that, especially if I'm going to be hiring young people to be the consultants. Listening to them and trying to change the conventional ways of how they were used to doing it would be really difficult. So yeah, please let me know your opinions in the comments about your thoughts on how to try to make the situation better. Yeah, it'd be great if you can let me know from your experiences of working or studying and such. If you have any ideas, I'll definitely take a look at it. So then everyone, as I always say, the ultimate goal of my life is to make all Japan lovers' dreams come true. So I know that there's a lot of people studying Japanese, willing to come to Japan to travel, study, or work, or even train our traditional culture and such, as we've been talking about today. However, I am very afraid that Japan will not be able to make everyone's dreams come true in the future, because we're facing a lot of social problems, we are losing our traditional culture, and the younger generations who are supposed to be carrying on the good things about Japan are dying because of all the social issues being shoved against them. So I really want to dedicate my life to try to make Japan a better place. I want to try to solve the social problems, preserve and evolve traditional culture, and also help out the younger generations so they can have a brighter future. And to do this, the nearest goal I have right now is to become a Japanese language instructor, but while I'm saying this, I really feel that by the time this podcast comes out, I think I have changed my goal to something new already. And by the way, the goal that I have right now for the new goal that I'm planning, at the time of recording, I still don't have that goal yet. But probably by the time you take a look at the Kofi page right now, I think I have changed my goal to something related to the shakuhachi, I believe. Probably, yeah. So I hope you can look forward to it. It'd be great if you could check it out and see what I've actually changed it into. At the point of recording, I still have a few days before I change the goals. So yeah, I hope you check it out. I think it's something related to shakuhachi. So anyways, thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a nice day or good night.